Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Bartley Carter Racing and Red Line Specialist Cars. Well, it's Manchester, it's Matchroom Fight Week, and we have got the Warlord with us, Michael Gomez JNR. Nice to see you, mate, and thanks for seeing us over here after you broke the first microphone.
I do apologise, mate. I do apologise. You can build me tomorrow night and off it, get you a new one.
Well, you'll be all right. You'll have a few quid at the moment.
All right, up the Irish, boy. Up the Irish.
It's already started. You're bringing all the lunatics into Manchester, mate.
I can assure you I don't know him, but fair play to the guy. What a man. I don't know what he was posting or what he was producing, but he elbowed me in the knee pretty hard, so he must have something about him.
I think he's already had something, mate.
Yeah, he's steaming, mate. He's steaming. He could smell lager all over him, the lucky bugger. That'll be me tomorrow night.
Well, listen, this is it. The fight you've always wanted, the British title. It's taken a while. We've spoken, off camera about it, and this is the one you've trained the hardest for, and this is the one you've always wanted.
No corners have been cut, mate. I've left everything in the gym, every bit of diet right. I've done everything correct. So you've seen me in the shape there. Then that's the best shape I've ever been in. When I got in them scales, mate, I was massive. Even people that don't want to say good things, they have to say good things there, mate. You can tell this week they've mentioned a few times about I've not really said much, I've not really spoke much, because this week is not about talking. I ain't a showman anymore, I ain't a clown here to sell shows or anything tomorrow night, mate. It's about doing a destructive job, making a statement and proving I belong on this level, and that title does not leave Manchester without me holding it.
Well, we saw you in the preparation to the English title, and that was a different level. You've changed gyms, you're in a new regime. I don't think I've ever seen you as focused and as ready for a fight in your professional career.
I've never been this ready, mate. No, listen, that's no disrespect to any of my other gyms, any of my teams. Since the Brian Phillips fight, mate, I've probably took my foot off the gas. Yeah. Fight by fight, bit by bit, I've just took my foot off the gas, took it a bit lighter. I lost that nastiness, that hunger in me, that desire in me, and bit by bit in this camp, obviously thanks to Mike, Dave, the boys down the gym, Big Mark, Jeffers and the rest of them, mate, the nasty me is back, mate. I am ready to do a violent job tomorrow. I'm going to listen to everything Mike's telling me to do. I'm going to do it piece by piece till he says, and then when he says let's go and finish the job, I'm going to go out there, mate, and I'm going to take his head clean off his shoulders. I promise you that.
And obviously your last fight, Kane Baker, you went out and made a big statement there. And,
yeah, mate, that was me on a bad night. I like Kane, me and Kane get on very well, but Kev, there's certain people around me, Kev, and the people that was in my team there. If you speak to any of them tomorrow night after the fight and you ask them what I was after the win, mate, I wasn't going to fight. My head was gone, mate. I don't know, there was just something missing. There was no one's fault. There was just something missing, mate. I don't know what it was. This was flat. I don't know if it's been a long camp, and obviously my little girl was born at the start of the camp, so I think everything was at the top of me, and I was just done, mate. I don't know, my head was just gone. I had the time off because I got injured, obviously, in the Kane fight. I spent some time with my little girl. I've not seen her now, mate, for nearly 3-4 weeks, mate. I've done everything seriously, mate. Tomorrow night I'm going to let out every bit of steam. I'm going to be a very nasty man.
Well, listen, let's talk about Bellotti a little bit. He's a decent opponent. He's coming to win.
Yeah, well, he's got it, mate. He's the champion, and he's not. Listen, that's why I've not said anything disrespectful or nasty. Reece Bellotti's done everything that I could only dream of achieving right now. Yeah. Till tomorrow night, I haven't achieved anything that he's achieved. He's won. I think he's won the same to me. He won his. Is it Southern Area? Did he call it? He won the Southern Area. He's won the English. Yeah. British and Commonwealth, and that's the last part of the jigsaw I need. So I'll never say anything bad about the man who's what a goal. He's achieved everything that I wanted to achieve. He's done everything I can only dream of. And tomorrow night, like I say, mate, once I win tomorrow night, I can happily walk away. I'm not going to, but tomorrow, that's my dream, my job that I set myself complete. There's nothing else for me to do in this game. Then it's about just me being here now because I found the team that motivated me. I don't want camp to end. I just want to fight tomorrow, and if it was up to me, I'd have no cuts, no injuries, and I'd go straight back in the gym on Monday. But I know the Michael Gomez JNR way, that doesn't happen. Hands get broke, face gets smashed to pieces, and I go out on a limb.
You never know.
Listen, mate, I honestly do believe, and people can call me deluded and call me stupid, tomorrow night I am hitting harder than I ever hit before in training. Anyone I've sparred with will say the same. Even on the bad days, the good days, I'm hitting very hard at the minute, mate. I'm doing things a lot differently to what I've ever done before. I believe tomorrow night, when I land flush for the first time, don't get me wrong, when he lands flush for the first time, we're going to know if he's as big, because he's meant to be a big puncher. He might do absolutely stop me in my tracks, and I might be snookered. But if that happens, mate, I'm just going to bite down. I'll just close my eyes, bite down, and I'll just swing away until my lights are out. But
have you banned the towels in the corner? I've heard.
We don't do towels, mate. Kev knows, Mike knows. I only want to go out on my back. I want to be out flat, out cold. Other than that, mate. No, mate, but that's the only way I'm happy to lose. I'm not going to get beat on points because, like, if he absolutely gives me a boxing lesson, which could happen, mate, because he's good enough to. In that 12th round, if I'm 11 rounds down, you best believe I'm going to put my hands down and I'm just going to swing. And I will just swing and swing and swing and swing and swing, mate. Like, tomorrow night, losing on points it won't be enough for me.
No.
Like, I need to make sure tomorrow night I leave everything in there. I might never get the shot again, mate. Tomorrow night's a history fight.
And do you feel like, talking to history, obviously, your father did incredibly
Are you going to drop the stat that you all keep dropping on me 25 years ago?
I was going to drop
this week.
it, yeah.
I've heard at least 4 stats that I never even knew existed.
Yeah.
I think it's 25
years ago this week.
On Sunday. But
Yes.
do the clocks go back Saturday night or
so
something?
it's actually Saturday night before midnight.
the same day. Yeah, mate. Listen, right now I ain't paying any interest into all these things, but they all add. What a goal!
He's watching. If anyone can't see, he's watching Forest.
I'm watching Leicester against Forest.
Leicester, which is a wonderful
it was actually
game.
a save. I don't know how I missed it. But yeah, mate. Saturday night when it's all over and said we're done with, mate. Like, it's going to be an emotional.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sad but a happy moment, mate. Like, it's going to be a mad moment for me because. This is what derailed my career for a long time, mate. Because I didn't think I'd ever not win the British title. I always knew I was good enough to, but I just didn't think I'd get to the opportunity this far because I just knew my head wasn't on it, and people was always writing me off. He's never going to be good enough. And I let that get into my own head. And my biggest problem is anyone that meets me, it's not my ability, it's me. I can cost myself fights. I can cost myself by just being.
But it's also you that's now got you where you are.
But down to my team. Kevin,
exactly.
Obviously, the people I've had in the past, Mike and Dave. I've earned myself. I've earned this. I've got myself mandatory. This hasn't been given to me. I'm mandatory by choice. Right, I've worked my ass off. I defended the area title, won that. Obviously, defended the English title, won that. Fighters don't do that, mate. A lot of these, fighters they get themselves up there and then they win the Intercontinentals. They do this. I've had I think this is my 6th, maybe 7th domestic fight.
Yeah.
I should be past that by now. But I've never skipped anyone.
The bit that excites me, right? And I have no doubt that this is probably going to be the fight of the night. And if you are victorious on Saturday night, which, personally, I hope you are, the fights to come, because you won't care anymore. You've got what you wanted.
No, mate,
and there are going to be some beautiful fights.
I've said to Kev, obviously, once I win this, I'd like to have a crack at the European because that's what they're saying for Belotti's going to get. And it's then just seeing how far I can go. I don't want to defend the British title, not because I not feel like I'm good, but I just want to see how far I can go. Then let's just see where my limit is, and then when the European title might be a step too. This might be a step too far on Saturday. I'm not saying it is, but if we come through this, I just want to keep rolling the dice, and then when I get my limit, when I get to where I'm going to be, then I'll settle and try and win a British title or whatever title out the right. But right now, I'm on the form of my career. And I'm just going to keep riding the storm and see where it takes me.
We spoke earlier when you broke my microphone and we couldn't hear you. I sort of mentioned what about getting out to Saudi, and you were like, point blank, maybe at the end of my career, but I've got British fans. I want to be in Britain fighting.
Saudis, listen, every fighter wants to go to Saudi because you get paid brilliant, and obviously the environment, everything about it's brilliant. But right now, mate, I'm building. When I first started, mate, when no one gave me a chance, I was struggling to sell 10 tickets, mate.
You sold over 1,000 for this weekend.
On the link and tickets and everything included, mate, there'll be at least 1,000 people in that arena tomorrow night.
Unbelievable.
That's a minimum. That's just the minimum. I believe at least 60% of that arena tomorrow night will be applauding when I walk down that ramp.
I can't wait.
At least 60%. Then that's a genuine. I genuinely do believe that. Like, mate, there's some people are texting me now. I can bang on my phone now. I've had since I've left the weigh-in, another 20 people asking me can they get tickets, mate. And like now, obviously I can't.
So you've got to switch off now.
Yeah, now it's my phone goes off tonight anyway.
Yeah.
Going off to, but like, mate, the support has been. It's madness, mate. I didn't think I'd ever get anything like this.
Well, here you are,
mate. It's bizarre, mate. It's bizarre to think I've got this. Every time I think about it, mate, it just makes me I just think, what the fuck? Like, I'm just a normal guy, mate. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be no superstar. I don't want to be in the media. I barely do interviews now anymore, mate. I literally do them with you. I do them with Aka, and I do them with Matchroom because obviously I have to do part of the job. But I'm not interested in getting myself all over social media doing this and that. But I just want to turn up tomorrow night, show what I'm worth, and leave with 2 new belts.
obviously you mentioned you had your daughter a year or so ago.
Start this year, she was born literally at the start of halfway through the Game Baker camp.
How's that changed you?
I've got two, but I don't know, mate. I don't know. Just
because I've seen it. I think you
I
have
just
more
think
focus.
switched, mate. Yeah, I know it's time. I need to before I grow any. Get any, I'm 30 at the end of the year. Before I get any bigger and any older, mate, I need to achieve what I set out to do.
Well,
and if Saturday, mate, honestly, I could happily on Saturday. I keep saying it, but Saturday night that could generally be the final ever night for me, and I wouldn't have another care in the world, because that no one understands. This British title to me is like everything. Like, it's for the Commonwealth as well, mate. Like, that's a massive title, and that doesn't even come close to me. Like this British title, mate, is literally my life and soul, and getting my hands on that tomorrow night, mate, honestly, I couldn't even say.
You've told us all the way through.
Yeah, mate, like, I could burst into tears tomorrow night, and I'm going to try my best not to, but literally anything could happen. I don't know what could happen, mate. Anything could happen tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night, you've got to promise, if you win, that the belts are going round your shoulders on our interview, because we'll be in the change room to do that.
In my undies, mate. I'll be in my undies walking around town in the belts on, mate. I promise you now, I'm going to walk from here. I'll walk from here to the Piccadilly train station and back in my underpants with just my belts on, mate. They won't leave me. I've told Kev already for the next month, everywhere I go, whether it's McDonald's drive-through,
the belts
KFC,
are with you.
Football on a Saturday with the boys, wherever I go, mate, my belts will not be took off for a month. And I don't care if I have to send them back, they ain't going back, they can ban me, they can do what they want for a full month, mate.
Don't say that.
Everywhere I go, I will not take my belts off. I will wear them like one of them proud dads on sports day, mate. It will be like, I'll be talking to them, asking them what they want to eat and stuff, like, mate. Honestly, you don't understand what...
Well, listen, we always have a little chat, and the one person we mention always at the end is Kevin Maree, and he believed in you when others didn't.
When I didn't, mate. He believed in me before I did. I didn't... I said, we was actually speaking before.
Yeah.
We was literally down the road. We just come out of... Where did we go?
We were in the football museum at the weigh-in.
Yeah, no, it was before that. Kev's been with me since this morning. He literally rocked up this morning before I got up, and Kev was there when I got up, and he's been with me the whole day.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we was chatting about, but we was literally chatting, and he said, I said, Kev, did you ever think that I'd get this far? And he went, did I ever think it? He said, I knew you would. It was just your head. I knew once you always had a talent, just once you saw it, and I was like, and in my head I was thinking, surely you didn't believe that. And he was like, no, I honestly believed that you'd get this far. And I was like, it's nuts. I didn't think this was possible, mate, in terms of from how bad I made my career.
Listen, this
U-turn from the way I was just a clown, mate. I just didn't care. I had literally no interest in boxing, but it's for the simple factors, mate. I was that scared of proving.
Fall off that chair in a minute.
No, mate, it's how I always sit. It's how I sit at home. I get shouted at. This is how I sit at home, mate. This is how I sit all the time. I find it comfortable. Yeah, mate. Literally, I ruined it, but I was ruining it because I didn't want to prove. I'm stubborn. I'm a very stubborn man. I don't know if you can
Never
tell,
would
but
have guessed.
yeah, I mean, and the thought of proving people wrong that I wouldn't get to this moment, it infuriated me that much that I thought, if I don't try and get to this moment, then no one can say I failed, but I didn't try. That in my head, I know it sounds crazy, but in my head that worked.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I don't try, I've not failed. I've not failed if I don't try.
Well, he's definitely delivered, hasn't he, for you?
And mate, listen, I met Kev at Pizza Hut in Cheatham Mill Fort.
Yeah.
At Pizza Hut, me, Kev, and a man called Frank Dowell, a good friend of mine, who's sponsored me since I was 14-year-old. Tomorrow night, he's another man that said we need to finish the job together, and we will do. But Kev, from then, he said to me, I'll manage you, but I want everything to change. And I was like, yeah, all right, Kevin. Listen, for another year of that or so, maybe two, still wasn't 100% all in. But bit by bit, mate, bit by bit, he took me to London, Tottenham Stadium, won the area title tick. Had an absolute barnstormer at Oldham Sports Centre defending that tick.
I remember.
Then I won the English title with two broken hands, mate, in the first 2 rounds.
That was an amazing fight, that as well.
And then I went and defeated Kane Baker, who's obviously Kane's absolute good. Me and Kane are good pals. Yeah. Absolute animal, mate.
Good to see him back, by the way.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, listen, me and Kane get on very well, mate. Literally, he's coming tomorrow night. He's actually got tickets. We actually sent him tickets, mate. No one thought I was going to do that to Kane, because no one does that to him. And mate, that was on a bad night for me. I was just relaxed. I was not going through the gears at any point. My head just wasn't on it. It's
but
just
you still won convincingly.
When I go through the gears, mate, and when I click bit by bit, I'm actually good, mate. And tomorrow night, if I can just sustain my level for 3 or 4 rounds, that's all I'm asking myself to do. Just 3 or 4 rounds tomorrow. If I can sustain my level of ability for just that long, I know I'll get him out of there. But it's, will I deliver on the biggest night of my life? Who knows how I don't know how I'm going to react. Anything could happen. But tomorrow night, I honestly do believe the last few weeks of sparring, the last few weeks of training, that if it clicks tomorrow night and I do what I'm meant to do, people are going to be like, this kid's a serious problem.
Well, listen, leave us with a message for all those people that are coming to see you in Manchester tomorrow night. Give them a bit of a parting message ready for tomorrow's fireworks.
There's nothing I can actually say. I did it on an interview before and I didn't know what to say. Because, mate, I'll be forever in debt for these people. Imagine over 1,000 people, mate, coming to watch one person. Like, I'm just a normal I know I'm a clown and I know I mess around, mate, but I'm nothing. I ain't no superstar. I ain't no Anthony Joshua, mate. I ain't no media fame robot, mate. I'm just me. I'm nothing.
Well, that's why people love you.
Yeah, mate. I'm just me doing my own thing, and I've got everyone. Mate, that's the bit that scared me more than anything tomorrow. Standing on that romp and holding it all together, like not breaking, not having to shed a tear, mate, because it's going to be mad to think from 10, struggling to do 10 to doing what I'm going to do tomorrow.
And you do realise, if you win tomorrow night, you will make history. Mate, you will become the first British champion in that arena.
No one remembers the loser on a history night. When they say, "Oh, yeah, that was history. Who wins?" Reece Blotter. No one cares about me. I ain't going to be mentioning that. I cannot leave tomorrow night not being that guy that everyone says who won that. Well, the first ever British champion was from Manchester, and every time someone goes back there, that will obviously be mentioned. It has to be Michael Gomez JNR. It has to be. And it won't be for the lack of effort. If I don't win, Reece is just better than me, because it won't be for the lack of effort, it won't be for the lack of trying. I will leave every ounce of my soul in that ring.
Well, listen, we're going to let you get to bed and do whatever you need to do, mate.
Watch the second half.
He's watching the football, to be fair. He's half hanging off the chair.
Watch the second
half. But
half.
Michael, from us to you, mate, we can't wait for this.
I'll see you here tomorrow night for the party, mate.
I'll tell you what, we were sat literally here, this very spot, last time when you won the English title.
Yeah, mate, I was sat there. I went to eat a pizza, I think.
Pizza at 5 in the morning, wasn't
it? Mate. Listen, tomorrow night I'll be similar, mate. I'll probably still be eating pizza 3 days later, mate. Still thinking I'm dreaming, mate. I'm scared to go to sleep tomorrow.
I don't think you will go to sleep tomorrow. And you've also got to walk to Piccadilly Station.
Mate, when I win, I promise you, mate, when I win tomorrow night, I'll do that. You can video me if you want to prove that to everyone I did that. I will leave from here, down there, in my little undies, and back.
Well, it's a bit cold out there, so
I don't care, socks, mate. It doesn't matter, mate. I don't care. What? My sliders and socks, anyway.
Right. On that note,
I'm in that era, mate. It's not class anymore, mate. It's comfort. I'm at that age of comfort. Peace and comfort, mate. That's where I'm at.
Right. Well, listen. Go and get yourself some comfort, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time, mate. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.